Yo, yo, mic check, mic check. Yo, I don't hear anything. Oh, never mind. There you go. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I couldn't hear none at first, but it look like y'all can hear me now. I guess I just got a bad delay on the computer. What up, Deshaun, brother? Hey, appreciate you, man. Got your donation the other day. Appreciate you, man. My man Sage in the bit. What's going on, brother? You are absolutely right. You said, "Hey, princess. Hey, baby. How you doing?" You said things I just getting work for our kids, brother. Amen, brother. Amen, brother. The believer's journey. Thank you. I think I sent it to you. You in the building. Thank you so much. About a meeting. I see Bossy Bossy. What up, chick? If you still in the building. Marik, that's it. I guess y'all was slow to come in. Y'all know YouTube ain't sending out my notifications at all. YouTube is not well. Proud Grandma says she got the notification, so I'm glad somebody got it. But YouTube is not, for some reason, not sending out my notifications at all like it used to do. So I got to do all this shit myself. But anyway, guys, I want to get right into this story. I just got wind of this story. I want to say yesterday or the day before, and yeah, we're gonna get into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. I like that. I like that shit. Y'all see that? Hell yeah. That just says CTS News. Uh, that's a template that I purchased and used Adobe Effects, After Effects, and Jesus Christ. That shit kind of intimidating trying to use, but thanks to Spencer, if she may be listening, she kind of hit me out a little bit how to use that thing. But I still got a little ways to go because there's a lot of shit you could do with that program, After Effects, and doing a whole lot of stuff. So I was able to finally get that down and create that for myself, and I like it. That was pretty dope. I like that. I like that. But anyway, guys, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where you watch my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I know it's been a while since I did a stream, but hey, man, your man's working, then constantly trying to get sick on and off. This weather down here in Memphis, it's not playing at all. I promise you. So y'all, please, if it's cold, bundle up, and take care of yourself. And yeah, do what you gotta do. Red Rose, good evening, good evening. How you doing? How you doing? So, ladies and gentlemen, I got a story that I want to bring to your attention. Matter of fact, it's probably two I want to bring to your attention. The first one I want to bring to you is you have a 5-year-old baby who's on a bus in Dallas. And what you're gonna see in this video is hey boss, what's going on there? What you're gonna see in this video is a 5-year-old baby being attacked by other children on the bus. Well, what bothers me most about this, not just really about her being bullied by the other kids, but when you got a grown ass person who's on the bus as well, and you hear a baby not only calling the bus driver, but she's crying and nothing still is being done. And you take this baby to the bus stop and drop the baby at the bus stop, then say nothing, to intervene and nothing. That what really bothered me the most, to see this baby being done, and the grown up on the bus didn't do a goddamn thing. So that's why I put the question down there. And it's a rhetorical question. Should the bus driver be fired for what you're about to see? So without further ado, guys, and I hope that none of y'all got that what they call that where you see a lot of flashing and stuff and make you have seizures because of the thing going down at the bottom. Uh, I hope so. If it's bothering y'all, let me know and I'll switch to another screen. But in the meantime, let's get right into this story and y'all tell me what y'all think.
5-year-old being attacked on her school bus in Dallas with no one coming to her aid. This hits home for many parents because more than half of American children ride buses to school. Tonight, the victim's mother is demanding action. Omar Villafranca reports.
The troubling video from inside the school bus shows the 5-year-old girl being assaulted multiple times. First by an older student in pink sitting next to her, and then by a student from behind. Then the boy moves closer to continue his barrage of slaps. At some point, she screams for the bus driver to help, but no help ever comes.
I lost my mind. I couldn't believe what I saw. I couldn't believe that there was an adult there that could have stopped it.
The incident happened last November during a 45-minute commute from her Dallas public charter school. At one point during the assault, you can hear her crying.
He heard cries of help, and he chooses to do nothing, and it could have been stopped within the first 2 minutes of the attack.
The abuse ended after some 12 minutes with her grandmother picking her up at the bus stop.
I think the bus driver needs to be removed. If he didn't protect my child, is he going to protect anyone else's?
The mother tells us her 5-year-old no longer takes the bus to her school behind us. Dallas ISD released a statement that said they take student safety very seriously. They have provided more monitoring, and they added that bus driver is now on another route. Nora?
All right, Omar, thank you.
All right, guys. So we heard the story, and I want to point out something what somebody said in hey Beryl, how you doing, sweet? I want to point out what somebody said in the chat room. The Believer Journal said the bus drivers are limited to what they are allowed to do. I agree with you on that. I feel you on that. But in some cases, um, they could do more than what they're not doing. Amen. Now, y'all saw what happened. Somebody in pink come in, start fucking with the baby. And then somebody from behind start fucking with the baby. But the person from behind went to the other side of the bus and then came right back and started fucking with the baby again. Now, I want y'all to understand something. When the baby was saying the bus driver, y'all see what this little badass did? He went on the other side of the bus, act like he didn't do shit. But when he seen the bus driver wasn't responding or anything like that, you know, he went right back and started doing the same shit again. All right. So now, I don't know how well these kids know each other. But you know, I think it's sad that when kids learn this behavior, that they feel like their other kids are weak, they're gonna start fucking with them. Amen. When they feel like other kids are weak, they go fucking with them. Now I don't know if it's a such thing as 5 or 6 year olds being jealous of other 5, 6 year olds. I don't know. You know, it's been a long time since I've been a kid, so I can't just really say. But let me ask you a question. To you believers journal what you said. Let me ask you a question. Not well, the whole chat. Let me ask y'all a question. When y'all saw the end of the video, hey Chanel, what's going on, babe? When y'all saw the end of the video, the bus driver let the baby off, still look like he didn't take no action in doing shit. So I started to wonder when I saw this video, could it be a possibility that he did not hear the baby cry? Let me explain. Now, y'all remember when we used to ride buses, and sometimes the buses are loud. Uh, Down here in Memphis, Tennessee, we have public transportation called the Matter Bus. And sometimes, depending on what the bus you get on, the bus is real loud, and the bus driver may not hear everything right off top. You know, it had to be like a loud, 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 loud noise for something to catch their attention. So, could it be a possibility that maybe the bus was kind of loud as he or she drove, and he did not hear the commotion that was going on? Could that be possible? Deshaun said it could be possible. Could it be possible that he didn't hear it? But then y'all know me, we gotta flip the other side of that coin. Could it be a possibility that he's one of them type, hey, I come in and drive the bus, I don't give a shit about your kids. I don't give a fuck what happens. You know, I'm just trying to get y'all home so I don't have to deal with you motherfuckers. Or could he be one of those? Or could he be one of them bus drivers that just didn't give a damn about their particular child? You know, you gotta look at certain things and think outside the box. You understand? That's what I like doing over here. Think outside the box. Look at all corners aspect of this situation. James Kennedy said, no, all right, cool. Look at all angles of this situation. Now, don't get it twisted now. I'm not giving nobody a pass, all right? Because regardless of what, if he did hear it or if he didn't hear it, when you got them kids on your vehicle, you are responsible for them children. Amen? You are responsible for those children, all right? Now, then I thought about this too. Could it be that the baby voice is so soft that he probably didn't hear? Could it be? Now, I want to show you something else real quick before I get deep into it. I want to show you another article that I pulled up when I was researching this. Let's see how long it's going to take for it to pull up. Okay. Can y'all see my screen? Let me know if y'all can see my screen. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me switch over real quick. Let me make it bigger for you. There we go. There we go. Let me know if y'all can see my screen, because I want to point out something to you. All right. Believe it, John says she can see my screen. I want y'all to look at where my cursor is at if you can see it. As you can see, the bus is not that big. And she practically, hey Sarah, what's going on there? Good evening, good evening. She's practically down there sitting right behind the bus driver. Amen? You can see it right here. She's practically sitting right behind the bus driver. So, even though I say look at all angles, if he was to use that excuse and say I didn't hear her, how much of that would you believe? Because she's sitting like directly right behind him. So how can you not hear it? These, and it's not like this is a short bus. She's practically sitting two seats behind his seat. So let's say if he tried to use that excuse and say, I didn't hear it, would you believe him? I don't know if I can believe him or not, because you got to be deaf. If these children are sitting this close and you don't hear the children whining, you're not looking in your rearview mirror and seeing the kids moving around, fucking with folks, or moving around on a moving bus, period. This baby was in her seatbelt. So how is it you did not see these other children jumping around like popcorn and ain't in their seatbelts? Amen? How can you not see that? So with that, what I'm showing you, that being said, he's not paying attention to what's going on his bus. What do we do, guys, when we drive our car? We look in our rearview mirror every now and again, right? Make sure, our path is clear behind. Make sure our path is clear on the left. And make sure our path is clear on the right. Don't we do that from time to time? Do we ever drive a straight drive and not look in our rearview mirror? I don't think a lot of us don't. So how is it again? Either, I say again, he's not paying attention on his vehicle. He's not looking in the rearview mirror and see what's going on with these children. Or this man plain didn't give a fuck what's going on. Which one do y'all agree with? Or do y'all agree with both? He wasn't paying attention to what's going on his bus. And he probably didn't give a damn what's going on with these children. And here's a better angle. Look at this. Here's a better angle. Look at that. The bus is small. The bus is small. She's sitting 2 seats behind him. These children in the front got on seatbelts. So how is this one in the pink sitting up here doing this shit? And then you're gonna see later the fool behind him joins in on the fray. And he ends up over here somewhere and then bring his punk ass right back over here and start fucking with this baby. And you mean to tell me this man right here got a big ass rearview mirror right here? And you don't see none of this shit? You don't see none of this shit. And then let the baby off the bus and then say nothing.
Video shows 5-year-old Alexis Billings getting assaulted by not one, but 2 bigger kids on a Dallas school bus. At multiple points during the attack, she called out for help, but help never came.
Whoa. Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all hear what I just heard? Hey, Prippin. Hey, baby. What's going on? She just said bus driver. See, I got these headphones on so I can hear a little more than what y'all can. I heard him say to her, calm down back there, something like that. Let me rewind that back so y'all can hear that. You ain't got headphones. Put your headphones on and see that you hear what I hear. Let me do it again. Just listen.
She called out for help, but help never came.
Y'all hear him? Calm down. Tell me if y'all didn't hear what I just heard. And if you didn't, please put on your headphones. Put on your headphones. You're going to hear him say, calm down. So that means he heard this baby cry. So he did hear this baby cry. But he didn't bother to at least stop the damn bus or look back in the rearview mirror and see what was going on. And now I just saw something I didn't pay attention to the first time. This big grown motherfucker right here was not in the seatbelt. So that motherfucker up here came all the way over here and started messing with this baby. And the motherfucker who's sitting right here by this baby now was back here. But now he or she came over here and started fucking with this 5-year-old child. This fool over here gonna say, calm down. If a child called a bus driver, then that means something going on, man. Amen. That means something is going on. And this saddens me when I see videos like this. It saddens the fuck out of me. Because this baby needed help. And nobody helped this baby.
I couldn't believe what I saw.
Alexis' mother, Audrey Billings, says she is angry the bus driver did not help the little girl.
I couldn't believe that there was an adult there that could have stopped it. He did nothing.
The 5-year-old mother said she requested the video after the girl told her 2 boys hit her. Before the mom took
2 boys. 2 boys. It was 2 boys. I thought the one in the pink was a female, but they saying it's a boy. They say 2 boys. This concerns me because these little boys nowadays, they learning how to be abusive at an early age. You understand what I'm saying? You know, just hitting the girls just to be hitting them. Now, I'm all about defending yourself. You know, hey, if she fucking with you, she hitting on you. I'm all for them defending themselves. But you as a young man already learned this aggressive behavior to hit this girl because you can, beating on a girl because you can, then that concerns me because when you get older, you're going to be hell. So whoever are the parents of these 2 boys, allegedly supposed to be boys, but I thought the one in the pink is a female. I still think the one in the pink is a female. Then this is a behavior that needs to be corrected ASAP. Or these boys, or this one boy right here, he's going to give y'all hell when he get older. And not only that, he's going to grow up attacking his own mom. And you know how some of y'all, hey, Don't take offense when I say this now. You know how some of y'all white people is. Y'all act like y'all scared of these children. Y'all bag up in the corner, let these children sit there and whoop y'all ass. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. You can sit up here and put a dog out because the dog beat you because you're trying to feed the dog, then you better do something about that child now. Stop being scared. And that's why I say with a lot of these talk shows like Maury and all this, when they get on there and talk about they scared of their children, I'm like this, how the fuck? How? How? I know the discipline law ain't got you that scared that if your own child, he know you ain't finna deck them one. Shit. Shit, I don't believe that shit.
He had to pay the school district $600 for a copy. The incident happened last November as the children were leaving school. In video, you can see Billy's daughter is a couple rows behind the unidentified bus driver. She yells for his help. The driver did ask the other child to stop, but never physically intervened. The mother says during the attack, Alexis.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take something back. Meridian Panther, what up, brother? Hey, Donna, I'm glad you're here, Donna. Thank you. I had to take that back. He did say something. He said, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Okay, so I give him that much credit. I got to take that back. He said, hey, leave her alone. But here's my problem with that. When you heard the baby still screaming, get your ass up. Well, excuse me. Pull that bus over first. Get your ass up, man. Break this shit up. All right? Because apparently, these kids on your bus must not have respect for you. If you told him or both of them to leave this baby alone, they kept on doing it. They must don't respect you. They don't. Or they probably want them kids to say, I'm telling my mama that you said something to me. You ain't my mama, you ain't my dad. I'm telling my mama my dad because you said something to me. I wish I was a bus driver. They tell me that. I'm gonna tell my mama, I'm telling my dad he said something to her. I'll be like, tell them motherfuckers. I'll tell you that. Tell them motherfuckers. I don't give a damn. You on my bus, little bastard. I don't give a fuck. Tell them. Tell them.
This was stabbed with a pencil, choked, and elbowed in the neck. And all with youth last.
Y'all hear that shit? Choked, stabbed with a pencil, elbow to the neck. Now they say these boys doing this. Y'all remember what I said earlier? The young ass boys sitting up here abusing girls at an early age. And not only that, they picking on the fistless women and beating them and abusing them at an early age. This is a problem. This is a major problem. Amen. This is a problem.
Lasted about 12 minutes. The driver was removed from that bus route, but Billings is demanding he be fired.
We should not be driving children. He needs to remove from that position 100%.
The Dallas Independent School District issued a statement saying they've taken steps to ensure student safety, including more training and monitoring. According to a 2017 government study, about 1 in 4 U.S. students say they have been bullied. Billings said her daughter no longer takes the bus, and she hopes what happened to her daughter doesn't happen to other children.
This is my one chance to make a change, and I need to make sure that I take advantage of it.
For CBS This Morning, Omar Villafranca, Dallas.
Again, people, this is disturbing and this is sad. These young men out here learning at an early age to be fucking abusive, and it's not cool. This not cool at all. But yet you want to take away what the hell? Shut up. But yet you want to say that you can't discipline your child. They want you to use other methods of discipline. I mean, I get it. Don't beat your child, but I mean, at the same time, though, I got to say this right here. Sometimes they children need to foot up their ass for real. You said it's too low. Well, hell. So you want Saran wrap? Oh, damn! I like I like how you spell this Saran wrap. That's cool. Let me play it for you again, man. You said it's too low, so let me refresh it for you. Let me play it again. But then again, you may be behind now, so make sure you refresh because some of y'all be coming in and be speaking on something that I spoke about there about 3 minutes ago. So you might want to refresh.
The disturbing video shows 5-year-old Alexis Billings getting assaulted by not one, but two bigger kids on a Dallas school bus. During the attack, she called out for help, but help never came.
I couldn't believe what I saw.
Alexis's mother, Audrey Billings, says she is angry the bus driver did not help the little girl.
I couldn't believe that there was an adult there that could have stopped it, and he does nothing.
The 5-year-old's mother says she requested the video after the girl told her two boys hit her. Before the mom posted it online, she says she had to pay the school district $600 for a copy.
Look how aggressive he is with that little girl. Look how aggressive he is.
The children were leaving school. In the video, you can see Billings' daughter is seated a couple rows behind the unidentified bus driver as she yells for his help. The driver did ask the other child to stop, but never physically intervened. The mother says during the attack, Alexis was stabbed with a pencil, choked, and elbowed in the neck. In all, the abuse lasted about 12 minutes. The driver was removed from that bus route, but Billings is demanding he be fired.
We should not be driving children. He needs to be removed from that position 100%.
The Dallas Independent School District issued a statement saying they've taken steps to ensure student safety, including more training and monitoring. According to a 2017 government study, about 1 in 4 U.S. students say they have been bullied. Billings says her daughter no longer takes the bus, and she hopes what happened to her daughter doesn't happen to other children.
This is my one chance to make a change, and I need to make sure that I take advantage of that.
For CBS This Morning, Omar Villafranca, Dallas.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want y'all to understand, looking at that video again after really paying thorough attention to it, did you see how aggressive that boy was with that girl? Do you see how aggressive he was with her? Do you see how much force he was putting his arm choking that girl? That is ridiculous. And somebody said, you bet the boys ain't got no father. I'm going to agree with you. You can't be doing shit like that. You can't have, unless it's one of the fathers who don't give a damn. Unless it's one of the fathers who don't give a damn. Right, Primping? Too much. Look how aggressive that boy was with that girl. And I'm telling you, that's going to be a problem when you get older. Because you know why? He's going to start doing it to his mom. Watch. He's going to start doing this shit to his mom. And then she's going to have to talk about, I don't know what to do with him. You don't know what to do with him now because you didn't rectify the situation when the shit was going on. That's why you don't know what to do with him now. And some of these people gotta understand, once you let a child get out of control, too far out of control, there's nothing you can do. You can't let them get out of control when they're children, but then demand respect when they get of age. It's too much too little too late then. So some of y'all need to get out that gray area. If you see your children, your daughters and your son doing this, it's time to raise some foot and put it in somebody's ass. That is all there is to it. Preach. It's time to raise your foot and start putting it up in these children's ass. I'm your parent first. I'm your friend later. Or better yet, they just say, I'm your parent, I ain't your friend. I'm just your parent. I'm your dad. I'm your mom, and I'm going to do my duties to make sure you're okay as long as I'm still breathing on this earth. Ain't no such thing as friends between us. I'm your dad, and that's your mother. It's a damn shame. These young ass kids, I'm telling y'all, man, these young ass kids, man, shit. We far from the 80s, we far from the 90s, man. We didn't have to worry about this shit back then, man. You know, we had our little fights and our little disagreements or whatnot, but we had people. How many of y'all remember this? You know, when we had parents and grandparents back in the day, we would have a problem. Um, First off, your mama or your grandparents or whatever, uh, um, they will go to the school and go talk to the school. How many of y'all remember this? They'll go to the school, talk with the guys, kind of talk with the principal, and tell them what's going on. And if it continues, the second step they'll do, they'll say, "Hey, where this person stay at?" You had parents that go to the person's house and sit down with the mom and dad and let them know what's going on and let the children explain what happened and how it led up to this situation. And then they try to come up with a solution. Say, okay, what can we do to stop this? What can we do to get y'all to get along? And usually that one works. Now y'all know what the third one is. Y'all know what the third one is. They keep fucking with you. You ain't got no other alternative but to whoop that ass. Amen. You got no alternative but to whoop their ass. Now back when I was growing up, they'd say if you run from a fight, they'd be like, you get out there and whoop their ass and I'm gonna whoop yours. Now which one would you prefer to get the whooping from? Your folks? Or go out there at least try to put an effort in to whoop this person ass so they keep fucking with you and possibly take an ass whooping from them. And depending on how hard your mom and dad can hit, I think you want to take the latter. Hey, Saran Wrap, yeah, they do. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you why they do that because these new laws and shit. They allow them to do that. They allow kids to do that. Kids get to run around rabbit doing all kind of fuck shit. But when you got parents that do try to discipline them, how society got it, these kids can call the police and say they did all type of shit to them. So you're absolutely right. They sure will. When I was growing up, they say they would have said to us, "Hey, Saran Wrap, you tell me this. When we was growing up, my 80s baby. If we even open our mouth saying, I want to call the police, they'll be like, hey, call the motherfuckers. I'm still be whooping your ass when they get here. How many of y'all remember that? If you an 80s baby or 90s baby, how many of y'all remember that? You try to pull that bullshit, talk about you gonna call the police, what they tell you? Go ahead and call the motherfuckers, because when they get here, I'm still be whooping your ass. You grew up like I did, the 80s baby like I was, then yes, you remember that old saying. Call them. I don't give a fuck. Call them. Believer John said, yeah, see, Serrera said, yep, my kids threatened me once and I handed them a phone. That's what I'm saying. Call the motherfuckers. Because when they get here, I'm going to still be putting my foot up your ass. But they have taken it out. Society has taken it out now. You can't do that no more. Everything is a threat. Everything is wrong. You know, so what do we got left now? And this is why when I talk about defects and CPS and all that, they want to come take away your children, talk about you beating them. But wait a minute though, what the hell are we supposed to do if our children's out of control? It's only so much talking we can do. It's time to show some action versus talking. As long as you keep talking to them don't really hurt. Talking to them, they be like, okay, yeah, I hear you, but it goes in one ear, come out the other, and they go right back doing the same shit again. But when you show you mean what you say and say what you mean, that says a whole lot different. Look what Donna said. She said the kids can go to school and say the parents made them walk to school and the school would call DCS. That's a damn shame. They can call the police because you made them walk to school. Wow. How about that? How about that? So, before I get out of here, guys, I want y'all to hear what they said. They said the bus driver was removed from their route and he ended up getting another route. The mom said he should be fired. What are your thoughts? You think he should be fired? London, what up, brother? Yeah, you late, man. But I think I got another story I'm gonna bring up in a minute. What do y'all say about that? Do you think he should be fired, or you think, hey, put him on another route and see how that goes? And if they get fucked up, then just let him go. I'll wait for y'all answer on that while I pull this other story up. Let me pull this other story up for y'all real quick while I wait for y'all to answer that. Fired or what? London Link said, "What's the story?" Okay, I'll play it for you again, brother. I'll play it for you again. And if anybody else who coming in like, hey, Tony, what's going on, babe? Hey, Sylvia, what's going on? How's New York? Where my man Barroso at? Where he at? And for those of you in the bushes who didn't see the story, I will play this video for y'all again while I bring up this other story. Jace Kendall, what? Say it again. I remember you, Jay Kenny. You was in one of my comment section, and I think me and you had a back and forth. I remember you. I knew your name sounded familiar. Me and you had a back and forth on one of my videos. As a matter of fact, I think when I was talking to Antoinette, me and you had a back and forth. And I respect him for doing that because, he came in. If this you, Jay, I think this you. He came in under that video. Oh, wow. Connor won in the first round. Damn. Okay. I'm not a big UFC fan, but I just seen on my phone popped up that Connor won. Um, but Jay Kittle, yeah, okay, that was him. He came in and said, hey man, I think you gave her a little bit too much leeway, and I asked him to explain what do you mean by giving her too much leeway. And like grown men talk, he told me, well, this is why I feel that you gave this woman too much leeway, and he went into explain why he felt like I gave the woman too much leeway. Now he brought up some valid points. I give him that he brought up some valid points in the conversation, but of course I brought up my points as to why I wasn't going in on her. So it was a good back and forth, man. Respectful. The brother was like, he said, man, I've been watching you for a while, man. I just didn't agree with this, what you did right here. But to each his own. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Everybody ain't gonna like the commentary. But the fact that you can come over and say, speak your mind without the fuck shit behind it, hey, I respect that we can do that. All right. So for those of you who didn't hear the story, here go the story right here.
Of a 5-year-old being attacked on her school bus in Dallas with no one coming to her aid. This hits home for many parents because more than half of American children ride buses to school. Tonight, the victim's mother is demanding action. Omar Villafranco reports.
The troubling video from inside the school bus shows the 5-year-old girl being assaulted multiple times. First by an older student in pink sitting next to her, and then by a student from behind. Then the boy moves closer to continue his barrage of slaps. At some point, she screams for the bus driver to help, but no help ever comes.
I lost my mind. I couldn't believe what I saw. I couldn't believe that there was an adult there that could have stopped it.
The incident happened last November during a 45-minute commute from her Dallas public charter school. At one point during the assault, you can hear her crying.
We heard cries of help, and he chooses to do nothing, and it could have been stopped within the first 2 minutes of the attack.
The abuse ended after some 12 minutes with her grandmother picking her up at the bus stop.
I think the bus driver needs to be removed. If he didn't protect my child, is he going to protect anyone else's?
The mother tells us her 5-year-old no longer takes the bus to her school behind us. Dallas ISD released a statement that said they take student safety very seriously. They have provided more monitoring, and they added that bus driver is...
Somebody just say they can't hear it. Is there anybody else having the same problem? I can hear it. I don't know how come you can't. I can hear it.
Now on another route. Nora?
All right, Omar, thank you.
So for those of you who didn't hear the story, that's the story right there. A 5-year-old girl was being attacked by other students. The bus driver didn't do nothing to rectify the situation. And the mother is saying instead of putting him on another route, he needs to be fired. So I ask y'all, um, do y'all agree with him being put on another route? Or do you feel like that he should be fired? And on that note, we're going to close out this story right here. We're going to close out this story. And y'all know what I'm doing lately. You know, whenever I do these stories, I try to reach out to family members and get them to come on the show. So I'm going to look up what this mother name is and see can I find her and try to bring her on the show and let her speak more on this because I got a feeling this probably been going on for a minute, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Uh, let's go to another story. And after this one, I'm going to call it a night. And thanks for everybody who came through. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a stream. You know, their work schedule and Colin trying to get sick. But I'm telling you, it does something to you. It does something to you. Let's go right to another newsroom. We're going to change the scenes. So, all right, guys, what we got here. A teacher in Florida has been charged with battery. And the reason he's been charged with battery was because he carried the student. Thank you, Pippin. Thank you, Boo. You have a good night, sweetie. Thank you so much. Everybody say good night to Pippin. She's such a sweetheart. Good night, Pippin. My man D in the bed. What up, D? He's charged with battery because he grabbed a student and carried the student out of his classroom. I didn't get a chance to look into this story much, but we're going to do it together tonight. And I want y'all to tell me what do you think about this. This was posted on January the 10th, at least from this news site. So hopefully y'all can see this. And let's play this and hear what's going on. And if you haven't, please hit that thumbs up. Hey, Elaine, what's going on? Good evening. Good evening. Hit that thumbs up. And you got people who ain't doing nothing. Tell them come over here and watch the Chris Thorne Show news. All right? Let's go. We might gonna play an ad first, so hold on. Yep.
Assert.
Yep.
Find the answer. Sleep care physician.
Hmm. 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 Let's play that again.
Life.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Another ad? Seriously? It's kind of low. Now, for those of you who didn't hear what was being said, he said to him, I'm gonna show you how tough you are. And he said a cuss word, but I couldn't make out what he said to him. But it sounded like then he told him, get your ass up out my class. But I can hear it because I got the headphones. Y'all probably can hear it because it's real low. So let me do y'all a favor. Let me see if I can find a news clip on this. Matter of fact, let me see what his name is. I can look him up easy like this, see what his name is. It doesn't say his name. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Well, good evening, Mud Mud. How you doing, dear? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. Y'all coming in tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Let's get bring this awareness out, bring these stories out. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all make sure you did thumbs up, man. Y'all got me at 29 and somebody came and did a thumbs down. So that's cool though. It comes with the territory. Comes with the territory. Okay, this it's loading up, guys. So give okay, hold on. Boy, sure taking this time loading up. Now, before we make judgment on this video, I know some of y'all probably saying right now, man, he ain't got no business doing that. Why he sitting there picking that child up, putting my class right like that? He ain't got no right to be putting his hand on his child. Well, I would say to you, I guess the meat and potato of it, the meat and potatoes of it is, I guess the teachers are not supposed to be putting their hand on children. And what the hell is this damn thing doing? Yeah, the meat and potatoes of it that just teachers are not supposed to be putting their hands on students. But well, I say my commentary after we watch this. I say my commentary after we watch this.
Jeffrey Pafumi, who's listed on the school's directory as Rocco, is now facing a battery charge because of an altercation with a student that happened during first period Tuesday here at Buddy Taylor Middle School. This video, released by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office, shows 47-year-old Pafumi grabbing and pushing a 14-year-old student out of a classroom. Wesh 2 News spoke with that student's father, who tells us they immediately wanted to press charges after watching this footage.
I was infuriated as a parent. See your kid in school, you expect for them to be up to go get an education in a safe, sound environment. And I saw the video, and that really took me over the edge.
An arrest report shows this started with the teenager playing music on his computer during class.
I can't turn this up too loud because I start getting feedback, so I can't turn it up too loud. So hopefully y'all can hear this. 'Cause I can't turn it up too loud.
The 14-year-old called him a racial slur. The student told investigators Mr. Pafumi grabbed him and turned him around and put him in a chokehold, and his feet were barely touching the ground when Mr. Pafumi shoved him out of the door. The student's father says his son should not have behaved disobediently, but he's also concerned his child could have been seriously hurt.
So okay, I see a lot of y'all saying y'all can't hear it. So let me see if I can try something real quick. Let me see if I can try something real quick. I may have to turn my mic all the way down. So let me try that. Let me try to turn my mic all the way down so I won't get no feedback and then try to turn it up loud as I possibly can. so y'all can hear it. Because of course I can hear it fine because these headphones, these are good headphones. So uh what the hell? What the hell? Now I won't even go to the damn store. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. All right, let me try another one. Let's see if y'all can hear this one. If they got new, let's see if y'all can hear this one. Well, I don't think this one even got no clip to it. Or do it. Oh, I, let's see if y'all can hear this one. What is they playing? What is they playing? I don't know if y'all heard what I just heard. I don't know if y'all heard what I just heard. Okay, now I see what's going on. But let me see if I can play it for y'all again and let y'all see can I get a loud enough volume for y'all to hear it. Because I want y'all to hear what I just heard. All right, guys. Hopefully this is loud enough for y'all. If not, I don't know what to do. Oh boy, I get so sick of these damn ads. I don't know what to do.
What is challenging?
Hold on, y'all. Let me turn it down till the ad get through.
And how will this
All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear this. I'm trying to turn it up loud as I can. Y'all let me know if y'all hear this. Let me see this shit.
Released by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office shows 47-year-old Pafumi grabbing and pushing a 14-year-old student out of a classroom. Western News spoke with that student's father, who tells us they immediately wanted to press charges after watching this footage.
I was infuriated as a parent. Seeing a kid in school, you expect for them to be able to go get a education in a safe and sound environment. And I saw the video that really took me over the edge.
An arrest report shows this started with the teenager playing music on his computer during class. Pafumi reportedly told the student to turn it down, and the student refused. The teacher then allegedly took the computer away, and the 14-year-old called him a racial slur. The student told investigators Mr. Pafumi grabbed him and turned him around and put him in a chokehold, and his feet were barely touching the ground when Mr. Pafumi shoved him out of the door. The student's father says his son should not have behaved, but he's also concerned his child could have been seriously hurt.
So you traumatize him mentally and emotionally, and not just him, but the other kids that have to witness that.
The victim's father also tells me he believes Pafumi should face more serious charges than a simple battery misdemeanor. In Flagler County, Chris Gordaro, West News.
I'm gonna try to play that again. I'm gonna try to play that again because I saw one of y'all say that the sound was much better. So
This video released by the
let me play it again for everybody who missed it. And let me turn my mic back down.
This video released by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office shows 47-year-old Perfumi grabbing and
Damn.
This video released by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office shows 47-year-old Perfumi grabbing and pushing a 14-year-old student out of a classroom. West 2 News spoke with that student's father, who tells us they immediately wanted to press charges after watching this footage.
I was infuriated as a parent. You send your kid to school and you expect for them to be able to go get an education in a safe, sound environment. And then I saw the video and that really took me over the edge.
An arrest report shows this started with the teenager playing music on his computer during class. Perfumi reportedly told the student to turn it down, and the student refused. The teacher then allegedly took the computer away, and the 14-year-old called him a racial slur. The student told investigators Mr. Perfumi grabbed him and turned him around and put him in a chokehold, and his feet were barely touching the ground when Mr. Perfumi shoved him out of the door. The student's father says his son should not have behaved disobediently, but he's also concerned his child could have been seriously hurt.
So you traumatize him mentally and emotionally, and not just him, but the other kids that have to witness that.
The victim's father also tells me he believes Perfumi should face more serious charges than a simple battery misdemeanor. In Flagler County, Chris Bordaro, West 2 News.
All right, now hopefully y'all was able to hear that. I turned it up loud as I could, so hopefully all of y'all heard that. And y'all might not could have heard the father, but I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But hopefully y'all heard the whole news thing. And what I wanted y'all to hear that y'all probably heard in the first place, when he grabbed him, he said, "Oh, you gonna call me a cracker?" Okay. And he got his ass. He said, "Show me how tough you are now." And he pushed him out the classroom. So now, after hearing the full story, this what happened. Allegedly, according to what he said, he asked this young man not to turn off his music. He said he just asked him to turn it down. He said, "Turn it down." He didn't ask him to turn it off. Just turn it down. And I guess after he asked him to turn it down, the young man sat up there and called him a cracker. Now, here's the thing I want to say. I agree with the dad with what he's saying. I agree with him now for the teacher face more charges. I don't know about that. But I agree with him so far. But here's what I want to part ways with him on that. Now, I don't know if the daddy knew the whole story before he saw what he saw on the video. And I forgot to give somebody a shout out. What's their name? Slick Whipper. What's going on, brother? I don't know if he heard the whole story before talking with the news. Okay, so here's one parting ways with him. Yes, I mean, in a lot of situations, I don't think the teachers need to be putting their hands on students. That's why a lot of these schools got the what they call them officers that be on school campus. Y'all help me out. Resource officers. I think that's what they call them. Resource officers. When kids are acting up in class, come and get them out of my class. Okay? But here's the thing, though, to the father of this child. You not one time said anything in that phone call unless the news cut it out. You never said in that phone call, "Well, man, my son shouldn't have been playing music in your class in the first place." And if you did, I'm sorry, Slick. I'm sorry, Slick. I'm sorry. Me love you long time. I'm sorry, dear. Everybody say hello to Slick. There go my boy Barroso. What's going on, Barroso? What's going on? He didn't say in the phone call that, hey, you know what? First of all, he ain't supposed to be playing this music in the classroom in the first place. Okay. And if the man did tell him to turn the music down, then, my son should have turned the music down. And there was no reason for him to call this man a cracker. There's no reason for him to do that. Allegedly. There's no reason for him to call this man a cracker. Because he asked you to turn down the music. You call this man a cracker. I think it's more to the story because I don't see him just lifting him up like that just because you call him a cracker. I don't see him doing that. I think it's more to this story. I got a feeling that the young man probably threatened his teacher. I'm sorry. I got a feeling that's probably what happened. That man threatened that teacher. Because he said, because by him calling him a cracker, that doesn't mean you tough. Listen to what the teacher said when he picked him up. I'm going to show you how tough you are. Show me how tough you are now. So I believe he threatened that man. And when he made that threat, that's when the teacher jumped into action. I don't think he jumped into action just because that young man called him a cracker. I think he threatened that man. But I could be wrong. They're just speculation. Amen? They're just speculation. I could be wrong. But that's my thing with today. Your son played a role in this too. And for what it sounds like is your son was aggravating their teacher. He was aggravating their teacher on purpose. Seriously, he was aggravating their teacher. And he was trying to show out in front of his school buddy. Because listen, whoever recorded that video, y'all heard how that got excited? Did y'all hear how the student, like normal students do, when they see some fuck shit like that going on, they get excited because they like seeing dumb shit like that. And they like recording it. All right? Y'all follow me? Now let me know if y'all think I said something wrong. Y'all got free reign to speak in the chat room. Just be careful with your cussing because YouTube will block it and I have to keep approving it. So now tell me if you agree or disagree with that. I think it's more to it than him calling him a cracker. I think he threatened that man. I promise you, I believe he threatened that man. And that's what made that man jump into action. So here's my question to the dad. And here's my question to y'all too. Dad, let's just say this was at your house. And you told your son to clean his room. He didn't do it the first time. So you go back and say to him, son, I don't know if you heard me or not, but I asked you to clean his room. You go clean his room, right? And he tell you, yeah. Now, how many times you gonna keep asking him to clean his room until you jump into action? Are you just gonna sit up there and let him disobeying what you ask him to do by not cleaning his room? Or are you gonna jump at action and show him, bro, when I ask you to do something, that's what the fuck I mean when I ask you to do something, all right? I shouldn't have to repeat myself to you 3 or more times to do something I asked you to do when I know you heard me the first time. Amen? Even a mother with her daughter. If you ask them the first time, some of y'all get them a leeway and ask them a second time because you probably think they didn't hear you. But when it goes into the third and the fourth, you finna start taking action now because now you're going to feel like you're being totally disrespected in your home. So I ask this to the dad and to you in the audience. How much can you talk before you have to take actions into your own hand and say, hey, this ain't happening here. I asked you to do something, and that's what I expect you to do. So that would be my question. Because again, he did not ask him to turn the music off, which a lot of teachers would have told him to turn the music off. And you would have a lot of teachers would have took his computer and said, you get it after class. But for what we're hearing, he was allowing him to listen to his music. Just turn it down so you won't disrupt the whole class. You ain't gonna find too many teachers gonna let you just listen to music in their class. So actually, he was giving this young man a lot of leeway for even letting him continue to listen to music in his class. I mean, when I was going to school, I had my headphones on. My teacher took my shit. They'll keep it to the end of the class, or they'll give it to the principal. And depending on how the principal is, he'll keep it for a day and get back to you. Or he'll say, hey, I'm keeping this for the rest of the year. You can get it back to the end of the year. I had a principal do me like that once. I had some headphones on. Some female snitched on me. I wasn't even bothering her, but the motherfucker snitched on me and talked about listening to my music. The teacher took it and took it down to the principal. That man sat up there and told me, you ain't getting this back to the end of the school year. I said, damn, at the end of the school year, is it that bad? I'm like, damn, is it that bad? I gotta wait till the end of the school year to get my shit back, and they weren't even mine. That was somebody else's headphones. But lucky for me, they didn't really ask for it back until the end of the school year, and I went and got it back, and I gave it to them. But just for listening to it one time, the teacher took it down to the principal, and that principal told me I'm not getting it back to the end of the school year. So again, he gave him much leeway by letting him listen to his music in class. Now, why he had to keep on asking him to turn it down, I have no idea. But y'all know all these kids nowadays straight up disrespectful. Straight up disrespectful. But again, don't get it wrong now. I agree with the dad. I agree with him. But at the same time, dude, you need to call out both sides of that coin. Your son was just as disrespectful as he was. If you're gonna look at it like that. Your son was just as disrespectful. All right. So anyway, guys, it reads as follows. And this one was posted on January the 9th, so not too long ago. And it was updated on January the 10th, which now will be 9 days ago. So this is what it said, guys. It says a teacher was arrested Wednesday for allegedly forcing. I don't know why they're saying allegedly because we seen it on video. He kicked his ass out of his classroom. It said a teacher was arrested Wednesday for allegedly forcibly throwing a student out of a classroom in Buddy Taylor Middle School in Palm Coast, Florida. Jeffrey Perfumi, that's a crazy last name. Jeffrey Perfumi, 47 years old. It said a lot of people gonna look at that too. What are you doing? What are you 47 years old sitting up there doing a young teenager like that? What are you 47? I mean, no, y'all older than your child. Your child disrespect you while you 47 years old. You're gonna take action in your own hand too. So cut it out. Cut it out. But it said he picked a 14-year-old student up, and this young man is 14 years old. He picked him up out of his chair, carried him across the classroom on Tuesday, pushed him through a doorway, and shoved him down the hallway. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office said in a statement, as Perfumi carried the student out of the classroom, he said, show me how tough you are. You want to call me a cracker? Here we go. Let's highlight that. Show me how tough you are. You want to call me a cracker, according to a charging affidavit. Then it goes on to say part of the incident was captured on cell phone video by another student. The student told investigators he was playing his music on his computer during Perfume's first period class. When he asked teacher for help, the charging affidavit states, he said Perfume went to the student desk and muted his computer. The student said they went back and forth. They went back and forth, muting and unmuting the computer before Perfume grabbed the device. The student then said, put my shit down, cracker. Then he cussed. And then he cussed at the teacher. Put my shit down, you cracker. The teacher responded, I am not a cracker. The student said he responded, you is a cracker. I want y'all to understand, this is why I say, with the father, I agree with him to an extent. But I had to part ways with him on a lot of this. Your son kept disrespecting this man, calling him out his name. He said you is a cracker, and that Perfume then grabbed him, turned him around, and put him in a chokehold When asked by investigators if his airway was restricted in any way during the incident, the student said no. He stated that he could breathe during the entire episode. He also said that he was not injured during the incident and did not have any marks or bruises from the encounter, according to the charger affidavit. The student told his parents about the incident on Tuesday night, and they reported it to school administrator Wednesday morning. Sheriff Rick Staley described the incident as unfortunate. As a teacher, you have to control your temper even when students test you. Okay? I can understand that. I can understand that. You have to control your temper even when students test you, Staley said. This is an unfortunate incident involving a teacher and a student. My daughter is a school teacher, and I know from her how misbehaved some students can be. But as a teacher, you must deal with it appropriately. Corporal punishment like the old days is not allowed today. I remember we talked about that earlier. It's not. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that they made. Flagler Schools Superintendent James Taggart said performance actions are not consistent with how educators are expected to act and behave and will not be tolerated. Taggart said performer was placed on leave pending the outcome of an investigation. Then it goes on to say, I have stressed to my executive team the importance of handling this investigation with the utmost seriousness it deserves. Taggart said, I also understand a video shows only a portion of a particular incident, so this investigation will encompass the incident in totality and not just what was captured on camera. The sheriff's office said performer was arrested in 2012 for criminal mischief and charged with battery that same year for physical disturbance. Performer was released on his own recognized Thursday morning, according to a sheriff's office spokeswoman. All right, guys. We saw the video, and I read you what was said. What say you? How do y'all feel about that? What say you? Do you think the teacher was out of line? Or do you think the teacher was, you understand why the teacher do it? You're on his side? You're on the student's side? What say you about that story? Y'all already heard my commentary. Something like this, man, you got to call out both parties, And the thing with that is, about him being a young black man, somehow, some way, he felt it was okay to call this man a cracker at the age of 14. He felt like it was okay to do that. And again, you got to think about this too. The dad never brought that up. Okay, Barroso said there are no winners. London Link said from a professional standpoint, yes, but the kid was out of line as well, calling people racial slurs. Sylvia said both are in the wrong. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. But again, like I said earlier, you notice the dad didn't really call out all that. He didn't say that your son not only cussed at him, talk about give my shit, but he also called this man a cracker. And you never brought that up in the phone call. But then again, like I said, the news only plays so much, so maybe you did bring it up. Maybe you did bring it up. You said what I believe. I told you what I believe. Looking at it like London Lee said from a professional standpoint, yeah. Looking at what the article says, by you being a teacher, you know what comes with the territory. A lot of kids gonna misbehave in your class, and a lot of them want to be class clowns, so that's to be expected. And, if you do have a bad temper, and which we read at the end saying that he was in a couple of other incidents, you got a bad temper, then you got to work on that, on your temper, But at the end of the day, if the teacher asks you to do something, and he asks you multiple times to stop doing it, then you would think by you being a student and you go to that school every year, you have other students there that are trying to learn, bro. You got other students there that's trying to learn. And you distracting them by being disrespectful. All right? And trying to be a class clown at the same time. Trying to get people right up behind you. When you say shit like that, they go, ooh, he called you a cracker. He called you a cracker. Y'all know how we used to do when we was kids. We just say stuff just get a reaction out of people and get people to be on our side and get people to be laughing at the other person more harder than they would do us. Y'all know how this shit goes, you know? So, um, yeah, you know, if you, and like somebody else said, you know, there's no winners in this one. You know, yeah, that's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. I don't know if that school got resource officers, but if they don't, maybe they need to invest in again resource officers. So when they do get disrupted like that, you know, get them out of class when they being disruptive. So yeah, at the end of the day, you know, I'm like this. You know, there's no winners here. There's nobody. I'm not really on nobody's side on this one, um, but I want y'all to think about what I said earlier. If this was the dad home, and he kept asking this young man to do something, and he didn't do it, would the dad not feel the same way that his son being totally disrespectful, and what he would have done by his son being disrespectful? You got to think about that. And if he says, you know, no, I ain't having it in my home, then you got to understand where these teachers coming from. When they in teaching class, they dare to teach. And if your son don't want to learn this lesson, then you know, hey, he can get the fuck out of my class. Seriously. Because that's not fair for other students. That's not fair for other students. Amen? That's not fair to other students. As a matter of fact, some of the students probably was telling this young man, hey man, chill, dude. Chill. Man, cut that stuff off, man. You know, cut it down or something. Some other student probably was trying to talk to him, but you know, hey, like I said, he want to be a show out. He want to be a class clown. He said, hey, I'm gonna do this shit my way. Fuck you, fuck the teacher, fuck everybody. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And that's exactly what he did. And this is the result that we got at the end. You know, he got his ass thrown out of class. Mm-hmm. 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 So on that note, guys, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Two interesting stories I want to bring to y'all attention. And, you know, for everybody who watch this later on, you know, you tell me what y'all think about this. You know, you got a baby girl who's crying for help. The bus driver didn't do anything. You know, the mother's calling for the job, say, hey, get him off of there. He don't need to be working there, period. You know, yeah, I told y'all how I feel about these young boys sitting up here abusing girls at a young age like that, you know. And, you know, to see how forceful that boy was on that girl, they're just mind blowing. And then I just showed y'all this other story right here where you got a teenager, you know, pretty much being disrespectful in class, call this man out his name because he hasn't him turn his music down. He want to get in the class, do what he want to do. And the teacher, you know, lost his cool, picked him up and shoved him out of the class. Shut him out of class. So, you know, yeah, that's all I can say about that. So y'all give me y'all thoughts, whoever watch this afterwards, what y'all think about this. I'm your man, Chris Thorns. Thank you for watching the news tonight with Chris Thorns, and I will catch y'all next time. Take care of yourself and each other. Peace out.